don't know if it's just me, but I just feel like there is something that everybody knows except for me. Maybe you might feel the same way, but everything just seems cryptic, secretive, and just creepy. Let's get into it.
Nikki in the building, baby. Nikki in the building, baby. In Cahoots podcast. Yeah. I keep God first, that's real. True crime on the table, facts on steel. If that's sagacious, I chase that trail. If the story don't add up, I set it straight, no fail. I spot fake tears, I spot lies. Sketchy little moves, I see through the disguise. I'm fair, I'm funny, I bring that light. I call you out, then I'll still be polite.
Welcome back to another episode of In Cahoots Podcast. My name is Nikki. Before we get into this video, please make sure that you smash the hype button. Smash it, please. You guys have been doing amazing by hitting that hype button, and I cannot thank you enough. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Like the video, share it, turn on your post notifications, and if you want to support the channel, please go ahead and click that join button to become a member. We're going to start this off with Dan Bonjojo. Honestly, it's another situation that has me wanting to go, nurse, Dan Bongissimo got out again. I'm sure some of you guys have watched this video already, but now check it out with me.
The closer you get to God, the harder the devil works on you. Well, the devil's working overtime now. He's cashing in that OT check. Probably spreading the wealth around too. Folks, something else is going to happen. If this is the last show I do, or ERIKA or anyone else, I just want it on the record that I was on the right side of this. And by the right side, I don't elevate myself or my character above you or anyone else. I just mean like the non-demon side.
Yeah, see, what does that mean? What are we saying here? You know something? I'm just going to put it out there. I'll say it since nobody else wants to. At least I don't think they have. But one of my biggest pet peeves is that if you know something and then you tell me that you know something, but you don't tell me what you know, oh my God. Like I could literally scream. I do understand that there are situations where some may have a source, an anonymous source, and they can't, out that source. Certain things they cannot say because the source may be identified. But do me a favor, keep it to yourself. Keep it between you and that source. Don't tell me about it. You ever had somebody, a friend, a family member come up to you and say, oh man, I just found something out, or I just found out the craziest thing, but I can't tell you what it is. Okay, so you should have led with that and never have come to me and said anything to me at all. Why would you tell me that you have this incredible secret, this juicy secret to tell me, but you can't tell me? What was the point of you coming to me? So with Dan Bongino, he's saying that something else is going to happen. Nurse. Like seriously, what does that even mean? That is cryptic, that is scary, that's concerning. And then to say something like, if I don't do another show, me or ERIKA, why did you just loop her in there? That's almost like Victor Marx saying, well, yeah, I told her that they didn't want her. They just wanted Charlie. Who is they? Who does, like, what are we? It just seems like the time that he spent with the FBI did something to him mentally that is just irreversible. I can't take any more of this though. So I really hope he's wrong. Maybe he's just going through an episode, but I can't take any more, this person is pew-pewed, but really they were zapped or whatever. Like, we cannot keep doing this. So he's going to have to be specific, or they're going to have to nip whatever he is talking about in the bud right now. So this could possibly be prevented, because I just feel like he should get in trouble for saying that. Moving on. Let's talk about Mikey McCoy for a second or two. Have you guys watched this video yet? So this video shows Tyler Boyer, Andrew Kovac, and others basically putting Charlie's casket inside of the hearse. But pay attention to Mikey McCoy as he is kind of off to the side, but just kind of pay attention to him. It's interesting. So right here is where this is Mikey McCoy in the black little sweater zip up. Look, number one, how tightly he is holding on to that metal right there. And then watch his face. You could tell he's crying. It looks like he's crying, but I don't know. But my point is that he looks terrified. Take a look at this. Right here. He's the only one, I would say, here in this entire video that actually looks hurt, but he looks scared and he looks nervous. The way that he's clenching onto that metal there that's holding the chairs. And if you look at Andrew and Tyler Boyer, I mean, I don't see the same hurt. I'll go ahead and let it play out again, but just kind of take a look at everyone's face.
Okay, so what we'll do is let's just get all the habits here.
A lot of people on X are saying, is there any possibility that Mikey could be innocent? I mean, not completely innocent because he knew something, right? He had to have known something. But do you think that there's a possibility that this is all getting to Mikey and he might be the one to actually crack? One X user says, I think Mikey might be the only one in this whole scenario that might be remotely innocent. He knows, but because of what they can do and who his father is, he is stuck there with those people. I genuinely think we all need to pray for Mikey's safety. Here's the thing. What's confusing to me with Mikey McCoy is, I mean, was he being coached? Is he still being coached? Is he really in a complicated situation? Is he really fearful? Is he being threatened? We've watched sit downs and interviews with Mikey McCoy where he's confidently saying that, you know, they had a succession plan. It's ERIKA. Seemed very happy about it. Was he coached to say that? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Do you think he knew everything from the start and he is just as guilty? Or do you think that he may have been threatened? Moving on. As we all know, Candace has taken on the exploding mic theory. Now, I'm a little bit surprised that she is going down this route because she was really never into it. Let's take a look at what Candace Owens says about this potential exploding mic theory.
It's important to understand, how could an explosion travel directionally, right? How could it be contained, so to speak, if it's not like a bullet? You're saying, okay, his microphone is rigged. You're saying it exploded. If you're like me, you're thinking, well, wouldn't that just go everywhere and cause severe burns to Charlie? Wouldn't we be able to see severe burns onto Charlie in the process? So I want to make clear to you is not necessarily, because this isn't just like blowing up a bomb. Okay, obviously that's explosion as well. This would be what is known as a shaped charge. I've learned this recently, and John Bray was trying to explain it to me on X, and I was like, I don't comprehend how it could operate like a bullet. And he kept saying it's a shaped charge, it's a shaped charge. And finally, after I got into his Butler assassination, I suddenly found myself researching detonation cords and shaped charge, and now I comprehend what he meant.
I'm sorry, but I just know Blake Bitnards is punching the air like, John Bray! I just know it's happening. Proceed.
It pretty much functions like a bullet, but it's not a bullet. It's not going to have that same power to pierce through a neck. But it is going to penetrate and it is going to kill you, especially if it hits an artery, okay? And I also want to be clear that it's not going to be exacting. So they can get that shape charged in there. They can get it directionally to go one way. But they're not going to be so precise to go, I want it to hit his artery and his neck. And frankly, when I think through it, and this is just totally me speaking in my opinion, I don't think they wanted it to hit his neck. I think that is what went wrong. I think the best case scenario, if I'm, just as an example, if I'm theorizing here and I'm the Israelis and I'm rigging his device, I want it to hit his chest. I want it to be here, and I want to hit his chest, and I want people to think they hear a shot, and then I want blood to come out, and everyone will go, Charlie Kirk got shot in the chest.
Okay, here's my take on it. Just really quick. In my opinion, if a PETN was used, allegedly, but if it was used, we have to wrap our heads around the fact that there would be microscopic, unburned particles and soot kind of just everywhere, like in the grass, in the ground, things that they can't just pick up and try to hide. So this would bring us back to those emergency pavers. You think about the fact that that area was paved over so quickly on a Sunday by the FBI and the governor, by their orders. The first thing that should have come to mind was, okay, this is the cover up, allegedly. And that is why the exploding mic or exploding road mic could make a bit of sense to me, because an explosion is an explosion. Things are going to fly. So paving over it would ultimately seal those chemical markers, right? And it's going to be sealed under layers of tar or concrete, which will make it permanently impossible to use forensic vacuums or swabs. FBI plus emergency pavers, in my eyes, equal cover up, allegedly. And then you have to think about the blood, right? I don't think this was a situation where it's like, oh, Charlie's blood. We can't let the people see Charlie's blood until they continue their investigation. No. Bloodstain pattern analysis is going to be able to show you everything. The force of the rupture from his neck to be able to determine if it was caused by a rupture or a electrical arc. So even aside from the mic and the little microscopic pieces from the mic, paving over the blood stains would deprive, let's say, an independent medical examiner of any data of how it could possibly have happened. So in my opinion, a lot of the evidence is now permanently trapped under the pavement. So getting back to the whole, could it have been a PETN or could it have been a microphone explosion? Yeah, it could have been. But it seems like the powers that be have done everything they can to cover up key things that investigators would need to be able to determine if that is even an option. That should scream cover up, allegedly. And let me be clear, I'm no investigator. I'm a commentator. I'm just looking at the stories, listening with my ears, and giving my opinion. But I guess all we can do is sit back and wait for this all to come out. And Mikey, it would be great if you could just help us, speed this along, just hurry this along. Okay? Help us out, Mikey. This is starting to run on a little long, Mikey. Start talking. Moving on. But yeah, I don't know. Between Dan Bon Jojo, Mikey McCoy, this whole exploding mic theory, I just really hope that we get some concrete answers. I mean, that was awesome when Candace Owens had her epiphany, when she remembered her conversation with Tucker Carlson. And we found out that ERIKA Reignited Kirk was against it that whole time, at least in front of Charlie, pushing Charlie to even be maybe more against it than he was already becoming. All to push it to allegedly take his spot. ERIKA! Lord. But that's all I have for you guys today. Hey, I did put up a post that stated that I am thinking about going live. I mean, when I do these videos, I just feel like we're having a conversation, and I'd rather actually have that conversation in real time with you guys. If I wasn't so used to being in front of a camera, I would probably feel kind of crazy, but I love what I do, so I don't feel crazy. But whatever the case may be, I am thinking maybe when we hit 5,000 subs on the channel that we'll start going live and we'll have some fun. I think that would be super fun. Please share my videos. Please share the channel link. around. Please help me to get to 5,000 subscribers. Oh, it's such a cute little channel, huh? 5,000 subscribers I'm working on. But anyway, please go ahead and help with supporting the channel to grow. And we're going to go live. We're going to have fun. Oh, and also those of you that super chat Baron Coleman, I do try to catch his shows and I do try to watch them until the end. So just know that I do see you guys, and it always like puts the biggest Kool-Aid smile on my face. No matter what Baron's reaction is, that warms my heart because it shows how much you guys are already supporting me, and that's crazy to see. It blows my mind. I'm like, oh, what? Man, my supporters is out here supporting. Like, wow. So I just want to say thank you so much for that. I really appreciate you guys and everything that you do. But I'm going to wrap this video up right here. So again, don't forget to hype, share, like, comment, subscribe. If you're not already subscribed, don't forget to hit the join button to become a member. If you want to support the channel in any other way, my Cash App and Venmo, it's right there on your screen. All donations help. All the support is appreciated. But until next time, my name is Nikki. This has been In Cahoots Podcast.